Welcome to Introduction to the Exceptional Learner, EDU222. My name is Dr. Dana Myers, and I am pleased to be embarking on this adventure with you. This course is an overview of the exceptional learner, which is one who differs from the average or norm. Emphasis will be placed on factors relating to current practices, identification, characteristics, and educational adaptation. We will learn about various disabilities and how to make accommodations and modifications to meet the student's individual needs. We will be covering a lot of material in this course. Remember, it is an introductory course. You will go into greater detail on each topic as you continue on your journey towards your teaching credentials. I would like us to take a few minutes to show you around your classroom. The first thing I would like to show you are the steps for success. If this is your first time using Canvas or learning online, this is a great place to begin. Everything that you'll need is over here on the left-hand side, and here is Steps for Success. Within Steps for Success, you're going to find helpful things that can help you with being able to be ready to learn online, best strategies for online courses, how to communicate effectively between your Maricopa email and also using the Canvas conversation, how to be computer ready, learning your Canvas skills. There's many different hyperlinks here that can help you set up your profile, talk about logging into Canvas, learning about the calendar, but other projects as well. How to get help when you need help. You will also learn about etiquette guidelines, how to access academic and student support services, and about accommodations for accessibility. Here you'll also find a link to your student handbook. The next place I'd like to share with you is your library resources. The library resources have right here within the classroom your articles and databases that you can search for. You can search for books and ebooks, videos and images, and there's also citation help in here. The citation help, you need to make sure that we are not using MLA, we are using APA. So you want to change this to APA. And here it talks about references into citations, it has a sample paper, manuscript format, and other resources here at OWL at Purdue, which is one of my favorite things places to go to. Now let's look at some course specifics. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your syllabus. Here you're going to find a hyperlink to download your syllabus. Below it you will also find a list of all of your activity, all of your assignments, including discussions, paperwork that you need to turn in. Everything that you need is listed here, and it will be listed by due date once the class goes live. These due dates will also be found on the calendar, which you can click on over here on the side, or you can click on over here under calendar. The next place to visit are the modules themselves. The modules are everything that you will need to be successful in the class. This is your map on your road trip, per se. During week 1, we are going to do 2 modules, the course overview and module 1. It won't take you very much time. The course overview basically is reading about the course, about your instructor, about the expectations, what to do if you need help, how to begin, and frequently asked questions. So you will just need to go in and look through it. Not much reading, just a little bit. And once you get down to the bottom, there's a place to click to go to the next next assignment or the next page that you need to read. Here's the page to read about your instructor. There's a small video that you can watch, or you can read about me. Then it goes on to your next part until you get to the end of the module. Here's your expectations of what you can expect in the class. If you need more help, here's all the places to get help. And finally, how to begin. These are a whole bunch of hyperlinks in here about student expectations, online readiness tests. A lot of the things that you found in Steps for Success are also listed here as well. The final part of the Getting Started module is your frequently asked questions. Then you'll notice that it'll go immediately into Module 1. Each module is set up exactly the same. There is an overview page that makes sure that you do the course overview first, and then tells what you're going to be learning about in this module, your learning objectives, and what you will be doing within this module. Will all be listed on the very first page of each module. Then you'll go through it page by page. This is an overview of your field experience assignment. There's 10 hours of field experience in this class. Here's all the forms that you will need. You need to download these to your computer. You need to watch this presentation and look at these forms as you're watching the presentation so that you understand all of them. This is a very important part of your class. Please take some time with this. Then you'll write an introduction to yourself, introduce yourself to the class, and then have conversations back and forth with each other, getting to know each other a little bit more so we can begin. One other thing I wanted you to understand, and so I put it in the first module, is that we are using APA format in this class. It is what's used in teacher education. You need to be well versed in APA format. So I want you to explore OWL at Purdue and write about what you learned about APA style papers. How do you paraphrase? How do you cite? How do you write a reference page? The next step will be a getting started assignment, just so that we know that you understand how to submit an assignment in the classroom. There is a little getting started quiz that goes over the syllabus in the getting started module. And the syllabus acknowledgement that you have read the syllabus and that you understand all the expectations for the course. And finally, your assignment is your fingerprint clearance card or receipt needs to be done in the first week. Now we can go on to Module 2, but I want to go back here to the module and show you. If you look here at the beginning of Module 2, there's a little lock here. This means that there's prerequisites. You cannot get into Module 2 until you have done all the prerequisites in the course overview and in the module. And if you look at each activity, if there's a little view the page or must contribute to the content on the page, must score at least 12, must submit the assignment, all of these need to be completed before you can go, before it will unlock this next module. So you need to make sure that you complete everything for the week before the next week begins so that your module unlocks. Another part of your class that's very important are the announcements. And you want to go here and check the announcements every single time you come into the classroom. Starting with your first announcement, it will just give you a little bit of an overview of the class, and it might give you a little bit of extra information. In the middle of the week, I may post an announcement, so you want to check the announcements first as soon as you come into the classroom every single time. That's one place that you want to check every time you come in here. Another place you want to check is you want to check to see if you have any messages. Then you can set up notifications to notify you when there's an announcement or a message or a new grade, for that matter, for you. Again, you're going to go to Steps for Success, and we're going to toggle down to Learn Canvas Skills. And here is a link that says set your notification preferences. You will click on that and you will set it up whether or not you want to receive notifications daily, immediately, weekly, for your announcements, your messages, your grades, and everything. That's up to you as how you want to do that. The last feature that I would like to share with you is the chat feature. When your fellow students are in the class, their names will show up over here. Right now, there's only myself and the test student in the class. And I can have a conversation with this test student, just like texting. Type in the box and click send. And you can choose one person to have a conversation with or more, depending on it. This is another great way to catch me in the classroom to ask an immediate question or if you need clarification. So we have gone through your classroom. Now it is time for you to begin exploring it on your own. Return to this video anytime you need to. They will always be here. And again, welcome.